Welcome back to Earthborne Rangers. We are playing Earthborne Rangers, and where last time you joined us, a lot happened. We were entangled in the caustic mulcher out of nowhere. We were taking some risks, and we decided we're going to rest and get the hell out of the northern outpost. So we both rested. So what are we doing now? We're going to reset the day.
Yeah,
or reset the board.
We're going to travel.
We're traveling. I think that was the...
Yeah,
so we're resting and traveling right now. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so pull over the map and show us where you're going here.
Traveling doesn't sound very restful to me. But okay, we're going to Mount Nim.
Yeah, so you're traveling along that mountain path there over on the east side.
We're hoping this might be where Lun is, or, we're searching for him.
So is Lun just in one of these path decks?
So Lun,
in.
it's kind of abstracted in kind of this part of the interactive storytelling element of this game, where Lun is wherever you want to find him, pretty much. So when you're going to different locations, you'll be looking for him by finding tokens, and then once those tokens meet the threshold dictated by the mission, then you'll find them.
Schrodinger's Lun.
That's right. Exactly.
And so one thing I thought I'd mention is that between episodes here, we talked about traveling here. As you said, Anders, you guys had a pretty rough time in Northern Outpost. Your decks are looking a little slim here. Mm-hmm. And so, Evan, you asked about, should you guys end the day, right? It's kind of one thing you were asking.
Yeah.
At first I said, should I hang up my ranger cloak? But then you said no. So why don't you talk about so you decided not that you didn't want to end the day yet, right? Yeah. So I don't have a lot of experience powering through with this lead. I've never taken this much fatigue that was so quickly transferred into my discard deck, so I can't access really as easily. Mm-hmm. So I just worried that I would be no good for the next leg of the journey. Yeah, I wanted to call it a day. But you said that could pull it off. So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, and I think the benefit. So you've already traveled, which is good. You're probably not going to be able to travel to another location anyway. So it's not the worst thing for the day to end due to fatigue. It might be bad for it to end due to injury. But they're both loaded up on injuries.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't really.
And they could take a malady, take an injury card into your deck if you do end because of injury. But that'd be the worst outcome. Otherwise, you haven't gotten any reward cards, so there's no need to camp to put reward cards into your deck. So I think like I described before, I always like to try to push it as far as humanly possible. So I don't think I would rest. I'd try to power through and see if I could maybe find Lun. Since you're going into the mountains, it's usually a good place to find people.
But I do think I do think it's a good question, right? And I think that ending the day here after a fairly rough go of it in Northern Outpost is a legitimate thing to do.
Yeah.
Pushing forward's also a legit thing to do. Yeah. So I think either choice is legitimate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't really want to get an injury card in my deck, personally.
Just make sure Evan gets the injury card.
There's no way for both of you to end up with one.
How do we remove injuries?
It's on the card itself.
How do we remove the injury counters? Is that just...
There are ways to do it. So you'll encounter... if you went back to if you went back from Northern Outpost to Golden Shore, for example, and then traveled along one of those lake shores after that, then you could find some kelpweed, and then that can remove some injuries. There are also ranger cards that can remove injuries.
Yeah, there's one called Healing Touch. I think the Conciliator might have some. The Shepherd definitely does. So cool. You guys do have access to some, but I don't know if you chose any of those for your decks. So, well, we'll see how it goes. So let's head on in to Mount Nim.
Cool. Okay.
So we're going to start off here by clearing the board. So anything that doesn't have the persistent keyword gets discarded. Anything within reach and along the way without the persistent keyword gets discarded.
And your equipped gear just stays equipped.
It stays, yeah.
So So it doesn't look like any of these do.
Nope.
This is not persistent, right?
Correct.
Bye.
The trick of the light will have to wait for another day.
Yeah.
I think it's a Sasquatch.
Could be. Maybe it was Lun all along.
That was Lun. Lun is a shifty fellow.
Yeah.
All right, we're refreshing, so we add a cloud to midday sun.
Now, does this game come with 2 refreshers
Yeah, I was just gonna say
to
how
do all the?
cool this is that we're not really doing anything.
Full service. Well, Andrew, I can pull those
Can
out.
we top that off for you?
I can pull those out. Well, if you want to read our Mount Nim entry here,
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
number 13.
Was that for a placeholder? I almost removed that die, but I wasn't sure.
Or was that my quarterback jar
Not
jar
sure.
counter?
All right. Climbing the spurs of Mount Nim is tiring work. A brisk wind chills your skin. As you approach the summit, you look out and see almost the entirety of the valley stretching to the south. White Sky Lake glimmers below, then following the thread of the Silverfin River, you can spot the thin, gleaming spike of Spire in the distance. Beyond, you imagine you can see the mouth of the valley, where the ground drops away into the emerald expanse of the Verdessa below. Cool. So Mount Nim has an ability on it where you can use a focus test to overlook the valley, and then you can choose a nearby location. And then you can attach one card from that location set face down to this location. And after you travel, if you travel to that location, you put the attached card into play.
Oh, cool.
So it's like you're looking out,
You
spot
know
it,
where to, yeah.
put it right into play.
Card. Grab my cat.
Okay, so we got Arrival set up to deal with. Lead Ranger, draw 2 path cards, choose one to put into play, and discard the other. If one of the cards says ambush, you must choose that card. And then next Ranger, draw 2 path cards, choose one to put into play, and discard the other. It's the same thing. So,
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you're the lead ranger, Anders.
All right, we've got Shale Scree and Fractal Wire. I know nothing of these cards.
Both obstacles.
Both are obstacles.
One goes along the way, one goes...
None of them says ambush. Well, I'll just choose the ones along the way.
All right. It is a feature, so we are going to trigger our search mission up there. So we put 2 trail tokens on every feature as it comes into play. So represents these 2 tokens represent Lun's Trail, and you can when you clear that feature, those will get added to that mission, representing you following Lun's Trail. But they can get moved around, or the trail can go cold. So you want to get them as soon as you can.
And we do that by...
Clearing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Getting deja vu.
Look at that.
Well,
Pulled the same
I'd
cards.
be better at breaking free of the Fractal Wire. But it also sounds pretty gnarly.
The Shale Scree can injure you, so
Ugh.
Oh, that's true.
So focus plus conflict. Break the bladed coils to add 1 harm to this feature for every 2 effort. If you fail, suffer 1 injury. Well, they both cause injury.
yeah, this one has a challenge
Oh,
effect that
sure.
can, that can cause injuries.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. It is also a feature, and we'll get 2 trail tokens.
Look at that. One went right through here.
There's
I think that's his boot.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
I believe one of our podcast episodes referenced Fractal Wire, did it not?
And then you draw your first path card for the round, Anders.
I just thought of a cool achievement about the boots.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fresh Sitka Carcass. All right.
That is also a feature and gets 2 trail tokens.
Man,
The mountains are a great place to look for Lun.
yeah, for anybody really.
Yeah. They're a little spooky, but
So can you show me again where does it say?
Anytime a feature comes into play and you're not at a ranger station location, you'll put 2 tokens on it.
I see.
right there.
Okay, cool.
And then the green box, the conditions for getting that is have 4 or more per ranger trail tokens on this mission. So if we cleared all these, we'd almost be there.
Cool.
And then you draw them.
Oh, yeah. Agitated meadowlarks. It's a being, prey. So we could, I guess, collect these for quiet if we wanted to. There's a test on there, spirit plus connection. Listen to the meadowlark's song of warning to move your ranger token to this being. Response: before a being moves or enters play within reach, you may remove your ranger token from this prey to exhaust that being. So I could I could listen to them and sort of get a heads up as to what's coming.
Cool.
That would help me because I'm not very good at handling predators.
Yeah, and the Sitka carcass, you should read also those challenge effects because they can draw predators, I believe.
Yep, as you experience in the deep woods, cards that drop cause predators to come out can be pretty rough.
Oh, so so the sun one is, if your ranger token is not on this feature, exhaust this feature. Search the path deck for the next predator and put it into play. And then the mountain one is, if there is an active predator, exhaust it. Add 1 harm to this feature equal to that predator's presence.
Yeah, so it's also a prey. So if you cleared that carcass, that would go a long way towards.
Yeah.
If you wanted to find quiet, I mean, pretty tough to deal with quiet.
Yeah, you do have to confront her in the same day that you find her, that you track her down with lure.
That carcass is pretty sweet.
It is. I'm not sure if we're equipped to handle quiet. We might just have to focus on one and deal with quiet after we've, ended the day.
I don't know. I think we might be able to.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to start and get going with the first round. So either of you guys can start us off. Also, the food is here.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it was. I texted Sam like it's coming in 25 minutes, and she's like, "No, it's here." So, yeah, we can break if we want, or we can play a little, whatever you guys want.
Let's do a turn.
Yeah, let's do a turn and then let's eat.
Okay.
We're gonna do a turn and then we're gonna eat.
Or a round, rather.
A round.
Okay. Did you?
You can go. You ready? You got something? You got something?
I'm just gonna deal with this fractal wire. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get rid of this fractal wire. I don't like it.
No.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. I could just really try to clear it, like power clear it by doing this. So add 3 focus and this vigilant approach icon, which equals 1. The number of conflict on this attribute is equal to the number of awareness in your energy pool. So I'm making use of my 1 awareness. I feel kind of good about that, but not great. And I have 0, so break 2. So I hit the 2 threshold. I got 4. Add 1 harm to this feature for every 2 effort. So
Nailed it.
yeah, it's gone. And then these go to search.
Correct.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
Very cool. And then the mountain triggers if there's any mountains.
So start up there.
Oh no, the trail grows cold. Remove 1 trail token from this feature.
Nope.
From a feature.
So you leave the 2.
Yeah, those are safe. Leave those alone on.
Yep. So leave those at 2, and then you have to choose a feature in play.
Which one do you want to lose progress from?
This one.
Sounds good. Okay, and then mountain on Shilscree. Move this card within reach. It fatigues you. Move each being that is within reach to another area. Okay, so this moves here. And this could either go here or in front of Anders.
Yep.
You might be able to benefit from this. So,
Okay.
Although I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's
You can still access it this way. Mm-hmm. Although, at least if you wanted to, you wouldn't really be fatigued if anything else stood in your way.
Okay.
Okay, and then mountain here. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. There isn't. And then that's out of my area. So.
Yep.
Okay, first thing I'd like to do today is to put my trowel out into play.
Nice.
That's my turn.
all right. Yeah, I was just checking if you had enough equip value, and you do. So you have 2, 4, 5 equipped. So you're
All
full
full.
up for now.
Yeah.
Got the stack zipper in one hand, trowel in the other.
Yeah. The trowel would be a good target for that masterwork, Evan, if you
Yeah.
if that's still in the
That's why I
cards.
wanted to get it out there.
Oh, quarterbacking jar. Sorry. Carry on.
I'm going to... Mother of Invention, that this is how I could get that. So I could do that right now, I guess. So choose an attachment in a ranger's discard. That ranger may immediately play that attachment as if it were in their hand.
Choose yourself.
Choose myself. And then I will pay it to attach it to your trowel.
Okay. When we attach, how do we play it, like this, or
However you want.
however I want?
Whatever is going to help you remember it the easiest.
Ranger performs a test from the attached gear. Commit 1 effort. Oh, cool. Yeah. I wasn't gonna. Oh, are you done?
Yep.
I was thinking about attacking those meadowlarks, but I don't want to attack meadowlarks, man. But I'm gonna use.
It's good to have your token on those meadowlarks.
Oh, is it? I wanted to get my token here, though.
They're both of them are good.
Yeah.
Either one is good.
When I put the token onto the fresh Sitka carcass, does that remove it?
If both of your ranger tokens on it, it does clear it. So whenever you see the ranger symbol here in this progress box, that means everyone has to have the ranger token on it.
I see.
So if you clear that, that'd be great because you get 2 more, and you get the
Yeah. Do you want to go for that?
parade.
I could try.
Both of us?
Evan's going to have a little bit of a hard time with it because he's got an obstacle in his way right now. That he can't traverse because he's out of his 2 resources that let him traverse.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to rest next.
I wanted to. If only I had Artel's vaulting rod, I could help you out there. Or could I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So. So putting my token on here, how does that help me?
So if a predator comes into play within reach, then you'll be able to exhaust it. Which is meaningful in this set because many of the predators have ambush, which deals fatigue to you when they come into play.
Okay. I don't want much fatigue.
No.
So yeah, your ranger token being there kind of represents you listening to the meadowlarks, and they start chirping very aggressively when there's predators nearby. So you're kind of using your presence of mind listening to them to warn you of these predators coming, which enables you to avoid them.
And similarly, if you put your token on the carcass, that means you're also alert, looking out for predators. So it has a similar effect. That would prevent the predator from coming to play to begin with, which might be the better outcome.
Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah,
So I'm kind of wanting to. I don't want to fatigue too much, so I kind of want to exhaust this card.
You can also use your roll.
Oh yeah, right. Just one time though.
But there's only one.
One thing to get to. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Good
There
call.
you go.
All right, and then I'm going to go big. Go big on this one. To try to get my ranger token over there.
There you go.
And +1.
Sweet.
So we got it. And then gonna check. Did anything else happen from doing that? Move your token to this feature.
Yep, that's it on that, and then you
Oh,
go to
yeah.
the crest effects.
The crest, gotcha. Okay. Which is the crest, and
Lure has one.
if there are 2 active predators, no. I take a fatigue.
The urgency of the task. Where
Urgency.
is Lun?
One. And
And then no other
that's
crests
it.
along the way in front of you. Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Evan?
Yeah, well, I can't really do much. I mean,
Yeah, you're locked behind that shale screen.
yeah.
Do you have
I'm
any
just-
exploration icons?
No. I do not. They're probably all in here.
Anders could help you out and let you eat one of his victuals, and you could see what you have in your fatigue stack if you wanted. Or Anders can help himself.
Volunteering up Anders'
When
vittles.
I do that on my
Yeah.
turn, I request a vittle. Or
Yeah, can I, on his turn, can I give a vittle or do that
Yep.
next turn?
So, giving out a vittle
All you need to do is exhaust.
is an exhaust ability, and you can use those exhaust abilities before or after any ranger's turn. The only time you can't really use them is like in the middle of things.
Yeah,
like
in the
while a
middle of a
test,
test.
like while a test
Okay.
is going on.
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
I will rest.
You're just going to rest?
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. And, let's see. What else was I trying to do here?
You give me a vittle.
You could clear those meadowlarks.
Right. I would like to clear those meadowlarks. By connection. And
For some reason, connecting with the meadowlarks always makes me think of like Disney princesses.
Uh-huh.
Like you're, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
Is that Snow White or is that Sleeping Beauty? I can never remember which one has the scene
I wanna
where they
try
have
to-
the.
I think Snow White is followed by tons of animals.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And then they kind of parody it in
Which
Enchanted,
one
so it kind of
these is-
became
oh,
a
no,
trope.
No. Use this one. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
4, committing 4 effort, and +1.
Wow.
So bye.
By
And it goes up right
Is it
there.
there? Yeah.
oh yeah, it
to the
adds your
lure.
Oh, nice.
And what does that attribute say? Or personality?
This here?
Yeah, 'cause that's
After you succeed at a test in which you committed this attribute, you may suffer 1 fatigue to add it back into your hand.
oh.
No.
Pass.
I don't know if it's that obvious. Okay, mountain effect. The trail goes cold. Remove 1.
Well, we can
From here though. Not there.
Right. From a feature.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. Wait. There's an active predator. No. All right.
You're good.
You're resting, so then
Yep.
I can go again if I want.
Yep.
Is there much more to do? I don't know.
with one focus.
One focus in a thin deck, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Resting.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's have some victuals.
Let's go eat some
And then
victuals.
we'll continue.
We're gonna eat some pizza and we'll be right back. Okay. Andrew has his sweater back on. We ate pizza. We're feeling good. And we're just about to rest. Or we are resting, and now we're going
I've rested, and you still have to rest.
Yeah. You
If
rested.
that's what you want to do.
Yeah, rest.
Okay.
Boom.
Remember to suffer 2 fatigue for your 2 injuries.
Dang.
Wait, I did that, right? Or was that from the last
That
time?
was from last turn,
Uh-oh.
last round.
Andres, how many cards you got left there?
3.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I can use my static my vittle. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. But finish
Finish doing this.
finish
first.
resting. So get your energy back, unexhaust everything, draw a ranger card. If you haven't already.
Make sure
Oh,
you
yeah, yeah,
exhaust
yeah.
your roll there, Anders.
Oh, yep.
All right, and then you'll have to draw a path card to start the new round.
Quizzy Voss.
She's back.
Oh my goodness.
a little
Quizzy
rascal.
Voss.
It's 80?
80. .3. From up ahead, you hear a child quietly singing to herself. You move around a large cedar bowl to find a young girl, maybe 8 years old, tracing patterns in the ground with a rock. She's covered in dirt, head to toe. In place of her right hand is a miraculous piece of technology, a prosthesis gleaming in the sunlight, its fingers suspended in air, held only by her body's memory of the hand. As soon as she notices you, she hops to her feet. Hi, I'm Quizzy. What are you doing? Where are you going? What is that? Can I use it? Each time you answer a question, she has another one at the ready. It seems like you have a new traveling companion, at least until you can satisfy her curiosity. So you can clear Quizzy with progress to satisfy her curiosity.
And that may have a reward.
It might.
Okay. Okay, you need to draw a path card.
Oh, yeah. Meadowlarks.
Well, this is a relatively pleasant
Yeah.
trek through the mountains.
Yeah, I'm
you only
digging
have
it.
this shale scree here.
Very ominous, too.
And if we draw the crest, you'll suffer an injury.
And that will end the day. Oh, no, those
Yeah,
are,
that I already lost.
Yep.
It's 2.
Oh, that's the old
Yeah,
one. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
You drew the metal
Yep.
It's not the shale scree. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to add progress to this shale scree because it's spooky.
yeah, Evan drawing a crest just ends your day.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
So as soon as you do any test, you have a 1 in 3 chance of just ending the day, Evan.
I like how you can break down the chances for me so I can get more stressed out about it.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. Stress you out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to traverse on the shale scree. I'm going to start with fitness. I don't have any navigation icons or
Exploration.
exploration. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To help out, so we'll just see how it goes.
All right, 1 in 3 chance. Oh, all right, we're good.
Okay. So I got, and it was this threshold, right? I had to hit that. So is that just 2? Then?
Yep.
2. All right.
Okay.
I'll make sure to do your mountain effects.
Yeah, of course. The trail grows cold. Remove 1 trail token from a feature. Bummer. Okay, and then if there's an active predator, there isn't. Nope. Move this card to within reach. Yeah. It fatigues me. Great.
It doesn't. So
Oh yeah,
only,
that's the condition.
Yep. So if there's arrows in the effect
Yes.
like that, you only do the second part if you're capable of doing the first part.
Cool.
And since it's already there, you can't move it.
Sweet. Okay.
I can barely pay attention because all I'm thinking of is that I could have sworn I fixed this text in here about her hand. It's the wrong hand.
Wait, is it? Oh,
Yes,
because we
switched
mirrored the art.
And
Yeah.
I remember like, oh, I'm going to have to change that. And I could have sworn we changed it, but nope.
It was the wrong hand.
It's
in
wrong.
it? No.
Maybe we're looking at
Reprint
her
change.
through a mirror
Yeah.
that was positioned in the path that she was running along.
Yeah, this was taken with an iPhone where it,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's a selfie.
Your ranger
Yeah.
is just really bad at left and right.
Right.
We definitely changed that.
I'm almost certain we did.
So I want to play a moment card that is used after I succeed at a connect test. So when does this be?
Yeah, that's a good
After
question.
contest.
So those responses you don't play as your turn. Instead, you just play them at the time specified on them.
Okay,
So
okay.
you would make the connect test like your normal turn, and then at the end you'd be like, "Aha! I've got this."
Cool,
So that
cool.
card's phenomenal.
Yeah. So I wanted to connect with Quizzy here
Yeah.
because this moment card says after you succeed at a connect test, add progress to a feature equal to your effort. So
Nice.
if I can get all that, I can put it on this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yep. So you don't need to play follow in your footsteps yet.
Right.
You can wait until you. I mean, you're gonna succeed, but like, say you drew a -2, and suddenly you're like, that's not a great connect anymore. You don't need to play it. So it's
That's cool.
yeah.
You could also put, I think, the intention translator into that as well.
Ooh,
if you
yeah.
wanted.
Oh, and then I could put even more onto that shale screen. Because I could get 4, but I could get some negative there. So if I put that on that, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna have to remove this now.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gone in a
No, that stays. Because you can put.
Oh, I can put more.
Yeah, you can always find ways.
Like Evan might be able to charge it for you or something.
Nice.
So it'll
Okay.
stay in there until you either get rid of it yourself or.
Okay, so I'm committing 5 to connect with this little lass. And here we go. -1, so we got 4 on her.
Perfect.
Is it a her?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, and I'm going to play this
Yeah.
follow in footsteps moment.
So I'll cast you 1 fitness energy.
Oh, right. Oh, so am I still playing that? Okay, cool. And then we're going to put it all the way on there.
Nice.
Nice.
And then we're
Beautiful.
peace out.
Well done.
Shale scream.
Use that.
Cool.
The trail will go cold again,
Oh, and then
sadly.
was this it?
Yeah, from the mountain.
So Treacherous gold. Oh yeah.
So we lose that last token. Unfortunately, signs of Lun are fleeting.
All right.
Nice.
There's no active
Well done.
predators, so we're good. Thank you.
Nice. Look at that teamwork. And then that dear friend will go to your discard.
Yeah.
So I want to try to trigger this, but I also don't want to take the fatigue because then it would be pointless. So I think.
You could avoid the metal arts.
Yeah.
I know you only have 1.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna
Awareness.
say. I want to ultimately try to soothe some fatigue. So I'm gonna attempt to avoid.
All right.
I can't really contribute an approach icon because it's vigilant, which doesn't help me at all. So we'll see how it goes. Let's put this here.
Hey.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. And the crest triggers. If there are 2 active predators, nope. Nope.
Urgency of the task weighs on you. 1 fatigue.
Wow. Okay.
So you maybe
You're doing a
Yeah.
little bit better than Anders.
look at that into your hand at least. I mean, it's okay.
So I forget I can never remember this. When you run out of cards in your deck, are you done, or is it when you need to draw but can't?
When you need to draw, but can't.
Okay, so you're almost there, Anders, but not quite.
You need to draw but can't.
So yeah, I guess this is the last round they have because he'll suffer 2 fatigue.
Oh,
then
that's
have to
true.
draw, and then they'll be done
Shoot.
from.
Yeah, maybe Evan's question of should we keep going was the, maybe they should have just camped.
Well, it's all right. Like again, I feel like it's good. All good lessons to learn.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's no real negative consequence unless someone suffers an injury. So.
So Anders is going to fatigue out at the end of this round. So this is your final round of the day.
Well, I guess what I wanted to do doesn't really matter then.
Unless you felt like you could travel, if you wanted to try to travel away, you could maybe get enough on there. I don't know how many cards
So
you
what
guys
is
have in your
the-
hands.
Do we want to stay here or not?
Well, we're searching for Lun, and
And we're going to be losing these.
Mountains is a good place to do it, but if you did want to travel, you could go to the Fractured Wall, and that's another mountain path. But that'd be, I think, the only thing to do if you felt like you wanted to try to get something done today.
well, I could actually.
Clear quizzing.
I could try to focus and set us up for traveling next time.
Only this, it would reset though at the beginning.
Oh, it would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you kind of tear down the game and set it back up at the beginning of the day. So yeah, you're probably in a tight spot here. Traveling 8 progress requires 8 progress on that mountain. That's going to be a tall order.
Yeah, I don't know what they all have in their hands. It could
Yeah.
be
I
like replete
got nothing.
with exploration
clear.
icons for all.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you could chat with Quizzy and see if talking with her what it accomplishes. That gives you information for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be the Ask Quizzy about her adventures, the focus one.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do that. Go all in. I don't have any connection though. So, and there's nothing standing in my way.
So, yeah. That would be 80.4.
Well, you also put progress on it.
Oh, yeah.
Or no?
Yeah. Add progress to this being equal to your effort. So,
Which was it?
All right, so
3.
she'll also clear.
Yeah, so you do 80.4 first.
80.4. If you recall, you did this one when she showed up before. So you quickly find Quizzy's questions to be as constant and regular as the sunrise, though far more frequent. Answering one buys you only a few moments before she thinks of another. However, among her constant and endearing patter, you notice she says something of particular interest. Draw a challenge card and read one entry based on the challenge icon of the drawn card.
Mountain.
Yeah, this is the same one you got before. So Mama said never go inside the Terravore, but one time I went just to the edge and I peeked inside. And I saw something weird and glowy all the way at the back. I think it's treasure.
So we already did that one?
Yeah, you did that
Yeah.
one already.
But then you clear her. And what entry do we read when we clear?
80.
Okay.
Let's go in here.
Yep.
80.5. After a nonstop barrage of questions, you're a bit surprised when Quizzy suddenly stops talking. You turn and she's standing on a rock, shielding her eyes as she looks at the sun. I would stay and help you some more, but I can't be late for dinner. See you some other time. She hops off the rock and scampers down the path, vanishing from view in an instant. Each ranger soothes 2 fatigue.
Nice.
Oh, hey, did we hang in there a little bit
Discard
longer? Oh, no. You're still going to...
I guess it depends on what you draw.
Yeah, so I guess Quizzy does not have a side activity for you to get a reward. So connecting with her just sends her on her way.
That's not a being. Okay, well, that was...
That was Evan.
My turn?
Anders, do you have anything else you want to do?
I don't know. So what are the consequences here? Just new day. So we're going to lose these prey.
Yep. You'll lose the
Will this stay?
tokens on there. No, those will go away.
This will go away?
Yeah, so unfortunately, you're back to square one with your missions. But you'll be in Mount Nim, which is a better place to be looking for Lun. So tomorrow you're probably in a pretty good position to double down and try to focus on one of these missions and knock it out.
Yeah, I would say if you had been able to do the search mission at the previous location, like think of all the features you went through, like you would have been able to get to the next portion of it for sure. And in the mountains, it's even easier, I say.
Yeah, I think it's best to start a new day.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Camp. We're going to camp.
Well, you're going to rest, and then you'll draw, and then you'll fatigue out. So you won't be able to camp.
Unfortunately, you're only able to camp when you travel away from the location. While you're in the middle of it like this, you can't just camp. So you can always just choose to end the day. I mean, like scoop, but you're only going to be able to customize your deck and like rest at camp if you camp while traveling. So you won't be able to like customize your deck between play sessions. But you didn't unlock any rewards this time, so there's not a ton to swap in and out at the moment.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to rest.
All right.
Yep.
And Anders fatigues out, and thus ends day 2.
But you did avoid getting injured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
So these go away then?
those will go away.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're
Rest every night.
you're so exhausted, you just pretty much collapse where you are on the trail.
My
Find a little spot.
my 2
some
broken
shelter,
ankles are healed.
Just rub some dirt on them. And you'll be fine.
And then we clear everything?
Yep, so
let's-
we would kind of clean up the board. If you want to grab the campaign tracker,
Oh, yeah, it's underneath the map.
do we have a pencil still? So you can check off day 2. That is complete. We added a new mission. You got the Search Lun mission, but we didn't complete either of these, so they're both still active. So we'd kind of erase here and record our current position as Mount Nim and our path type as mountains for the next session.
Oh, and I don't think we ever asked you your ranger's name.
Oh, yeah.
Anders.
Yeah, remember it was something funny.
Is Friendo?
Friendo.
Friendo. Write it in there.
Renzo and Friendo. Okay.
Typical.
All right. So we won't be able to customize decks between sessions. So I think that's everything for this day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
All right.
sleeping is only for the better, I think, here.
I think so.
This doesn't stay here though, right?
Nope.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
all.
No. So we'll clean up. We're gonna pack up the game and then
Then unpack it.
unpack it
immediately.
and then unpack it for the next day. So how long have we been going, Corey?
Honestly, only 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
45 minutes.
All right. So do you want to just start the next day with this video?
I think so. I think that's cool. I think
Just roll into day
to the
3?
next one. Yeah,
Alright.
I think we originally wanted to go by days, but I think we could just go by episode lengths and
Sure.
figure it out.
All right, yeah. So if we transition to a new day, during the same play session, we still tear down as if we're tearing down the game and then set back up. So feel free to pack up all your Ranger cards, shuffle them all together back into your fresh deck, and we're going to kind of reset the board back to the beginning of a day.
Oh, even all your equip gear, yeah.
Yep.
The weather, I don't know, won't change. I think it's perfect day for the first 3 days,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
This is then the last of the perfect days.
There's other perfect days.
I mean, for the short term.
yeah.
No more perfect days to help us out.
No.
All right, and now we are ready to set up our day 3 and get going here. So just like we started day 2, we're going to be starting day 3 right here. And day 3 has an entry at the top. So Andrew, do you want to read us 94.1?
I do. So, if you've completed biscuit delivery, which you have, we'll read this one. You yawn as you wake up on the trail and then sniff the air curiously. Something smells delicious. You look around your campsite and see sitting on a rock a hearty grain loaf and stack of delicate sweetbreads, still warm and steaming. Someone hiked by while you were asleep and left them for you. On the top of the loaf, you find a note that says, "Thanks for delivering the biscuits to us. Enjoy breakfast." Each ranger gains 1 additional energy in the aspect of their choice for the first round.
Whoa.
Just for the first round.
Yeah, so go pull those extra energy tokens over, and you two can choose what energy type you'd like to start off.
I just want to know what it feels like to have 2 awareness.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 focus.
Oh, wow, okay. All right.
only have 1.
So now we're going to start a new day. I already broke order by having you read that early, but
sorry.
draw your starting hands. No, I told you to. We've set up your 2 missions here. We're setting you up at Mount Nim in the mountains. And I think that's all we'll need that for now. So after you draw your starting hands, you can mulligan if you'd like. So discarding any number, setting aside any number of cards from your hand that you don't like and redrawing that many. Did you shuffle the challenge deck?
I did.
So that they don't have 20 bajillion mountains like our last session?
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
accidentally have a card that he gave me last.
Oh, yeah, we can just...
Oh, yeah.
We can shuffle that in.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I am going to.
I'm gonna mulligan too. Do you discard them?
Nope, just set them aside. Draw them back up. Draw 2 more to fill back up your hand to 6. And then shuffle the set aside cards into your deck. So you kind of set them aside so that you don't shuffle them in first, because then you could just immediately redraw the very cards you didn't want. But
Right.
I just mulligan 1.
all right, and we have the location, the missions, the weather. I've already built your path deck for you, so let's resolve our arrival setup. So we read the Mount Nim location info at the start of this episode. Do you just want to check back in on that entry, or do you want to reread it?
I could check back in on it, but I think it's The same one again.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So you climb the spurs of Mount Nim and look out over the valley. It's beautiful.
For those of you watching at home, you do want to always check in with your journal entries because some of them have game logic in them. So just make sure you're not skipping anything that could have game logic in it.
Yes.
But then we resolve the rest of Arrival setup. So, Anders, do you want to be our lead ranger again today? Or do you want to hand the responsibility back to Evan?
I think it's Evan's turn to take the lead.
All right, Renzo, it's your...
Renzo and Frenzo. I sure you want to be called Frenzo?
Friendo.
Friendo. I'm sorry, Frendo. Renzo and Frendo.
Also, we're not even commenting on your costume change.
Oh, that's right. We didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Andrew's in full Poncho Punk cosplay today.
All full credit to Chris Beck for coming with that awesome term. It's phenomenal.
I think we decided his closest impersonation is Ren Kobo here. You've got kind of the hats and the poncho. Yes, beautiful.
You can change your name to Friend Kodo or something.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Yeah. Draw 2 path cards, choose one to put into play. I'm just going to do the fractal wire again.
Yeah.
And then,
We didn't like that shale scree too much.
is it discard? Yeah, it's discard.
You hammered that
Yeah.
screw though, like it was no problem.
I would
right.
love to
Barely
find.
inconvenient.
I would love to
Super
find Lun because I'm sick of
I know.
feeling the urgency.
Yeah.
weighing
I'm
upon
so
me.
tired of worrying about him. I just want to find him.
I just want to know if he's a good guy or not.
All right. Well, you've got 2 signs of him, right? Two trail tokens for him right there.
And now you look at 2 Anders and pick one.
All right.
Oh,
Two
but
new
it's an
things.
Aatrox. So Aatrox has ambush.
Ambush, so you got to take him.
Yeah, take it.
Him or her.
So this discards then.
Mm-hmm.
This just discards. By Spider
It looked fun.
Stanchion.
Yep, Spireline Stanchion.
Okay.
So ambush means that it's going to fatigue you as it comes into play, dealing 2 fatigue right off the bat.
Because that's its presence, is 2.
All right, and then
Draw
we're
one.
ready to start the first round. So draw a path card to get us started.
Evan starts.
Oh. Shale Scree. Sweet.
Man.
Get signs of Lun.
But we can get some signs of one.
Yeah, that's true.
Benamon.
Oh, Venomon. Nice. What's
Good.
his entry?
Beautiful man. 87.
87.
That's cool. What is this called again?
The Swift.
Yeah.
Did you make the Swift or did
Yep.
Robin? You did. You made this one?
Yeah, I dropped it in the background.
Very cool. Okay.
A shadow skims over your head, and you duck, thinking you're about to be attacked by a hungry Irix. You look up in relief to see the shape of Benamon's custom-made glider, the Swift, passing overhead. It lands gently in a clearing a short distance away. As you approach, you see Benamon emerge from the cockpit, stretch his legs, then check something on the underside of the vehicle. "Hello there," he says, looking up from his work. "I'm on an errand for Elder Thrush, but if you're in need of assistance, maybe I can give you a ride. Clear Ben with progress to board the Swift."
Whoa.
I'll clear him with Ranger token.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ranger token,
Yeah.
as noted on his card.
What happens if we board the Swift? Let's see.
Then you find out.
Okay.
It seems cool, but like, we gotta find Lun, right?
We gotta find Lund.
Man,
Ben.
maybe he'll pop in some other time.
So to get through Ben, I suffer fatigue.
He's
He's
friendly.
friendly.
So yeah, the
Oh.
friendly keyword.
Okay.
Yep, so anything with the friendly keyword won't cause fatigue when you interact past them. So he's just hanging out. Though do note that predators will attack him. And so
It's not my problem.
it could be.
It would be your problem, because it'll end the day if he clears from harm.
Oh.
As rangers, it's your job to protect the people of the valley, the citizens of the valley.
Right.
So
That was very unranger-like of me.
it's bad for you if Ben gets attacked by.
We're selfless beings.
But otherwise, you guys can get started.
Where does it say that happens?
So it'll be right here. So if you have enough fatigue, then the Aatrox, you can exhaust the Aatrox to give yourself an injury. But if you don't, then it'll.
Yeah, so you get to choose what order those crest effects trigger in. So yeah, like Andrew said, if you have enough fatigue, you can take the injury yourself to protect Ben. which is usually the nice thing to do.
Yeah, which you have enough fatigue to do that right now. So.
All right, so you.
Oh, should I go
first?
I go first. Okay. Well, I don't
Did you
want.
draw a card too?
You do.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take care of this thing. I don't want the trail to go cold again. So see how that works out this time. So I'm gonna spend this moment of desperation as an approach icon. Commit 2 of those. Oh, I could probably clear it if I do all 3, but I want to. Whatever. I'll do all 3. I'll do all 3.
Oh, is there something in your hand you want to play?
Yeah, but I can do something else instead.
Hey, good thing you did.
Cool. All right, so I cleared it.
Yep.
That goes there.
2 trail tokens towards finding Lun.
Nice.
Crest is unfortunate. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter right there. This feature is within reach.
First up here.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. The urgency of the task weighs on you, suffer 1 fatigue. That's okay, got a full deck.
All the fatigue in the world. Bring it on.
Yeah. If this feature is within reach, it's not, so.
All right.
Cool. I didn't really pay attention to that. That's kind of interesting.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to connect with this pouncing Aatrox.
Here, kitty kitty.
That's what I'm good at, after all. Committing 4 effort.
All right.
-1.
Oh.
But that's okay, right? Yeah, of course.
So looks like
Oh yeah, no, you'll be all right.
So I put 3 on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to drop my good old follow in footsteps
Nice.
to put progress on this one.
Oh, nice.
And, oh, you already did? Oh, you're, wow. Cool.
So just pay the 1 fitness for that card.
Right, that's one thing I probably would always forget. Okay, and we got the crest.
Mm-hmm.
Crest. If there are 2 active predators, no. It's dang urgency. Urgency is
Yeah,
fatiguing
you're not
me.
allowed to look at them.
Right, I wasn't really. I don't know why I was doing that. And not within reach. This is not within reach, so that doesn't apply. If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being.
So you can choose which order to execute these in. So you could have the Aatrox attack Ben, or you could have the Aatrox attack you.
So this is a perfect question for the Guardian ability. So he would not be able to now exhaust it to make it a presence 0 so that...
He would not.
Yeah.
Not in the middle.
Okay.
I don't really get how that works just there, what you just said.
So your Guardian ability... This,
No, not that, but what you said first.
Oh, so you have these 2 different effects here, and you can choose the order in which they'll go off, and
So if
only
you have-
one of them will be able to go off.
I got you.
Because
Okay.
it affects the other one. Each one affects the other.
Yeah.
Do I want to exhaust this? There's an active predator exhausted. Add harm to this being equal to that.
Can you read that out loud?
Oh, yeah. Just mumbling it to myself. If there's an active predator exhausted, add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence.
It'd be half.
So either both of those crest effects are going to exhaust that Aatrox. That's going to be true either way.
Mm-hmm.
So the choice you have to make here is who is that Aatrox going to attack when it exhausts? Is it going to attack you, causing you to suffer an injury, or is it going to attack Ben, causing him to take two harm and be halfway towards ending the day on him?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing where. How do I know that it attacks when it exhausts?
That's just I'm just using colloquially. That's not
okay.
a that's not
Not
a
a game term.
Yeah. So the mechanics here are if you have two or more fatigue, which we do,
Exhaust this.
we'll exhaust this, which causes you to suffer an injury. And over here, if there's an active predator, this guy's active here, exhaust it, add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence.
Oh, this being.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I kept thinking adding harm to that.
No, so
Okay.
both of these represent the Aatrox attacking somebody. This one represents it attacking you. This one
Okay.
represents it attacking him.
Okay, it's clear now. And what is the outcome of him being exhausted or being cleared?
If he's cleared from harm, spoiler alerts, it's going to end the day.
Okay.
So basically, you lose if a human gets cleared with harm.
I don't want to get injured, but I'm gonna do that for Ben.
What would a ranger do?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what a true ranger.
That's
does.
very altruistic of you. You are going to discard all your fatigue though, as part of that.
It's not really altruistic. It works out better for me if he doesn't cleared. And then, yeah. Dang, that's the word. That's.
You're on a selfish bent today. You also said that the worst thing about Lund being missing is you suffering fatigue.
And I also ate the last slice of pizza in one of those boxes.
Not very Minnesotan of you.
No.
I'm putting out the Ferinidex.
Nice. What's the Ferinidex?
Exhaust. Use one profile when a ranger performs an avoid test to commit one effort.
Hey, that'll help.
It won't be for me. I mean, it seems like it's not even worth it for me. I should just help you avoid things. We'll see. It might help me.
It will totally help you.
All right, Anders, you're back up again.
I'm just gonna play this
Yeah.
for now.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to try to put some more progress on that shale scree. So I'm going to traverse and commit a I always forget I always say travel icon.
Exploration.
Exploration. Thank you. So that's 3.
Oh.
Well, I mean, did I get it though? I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just putting 2 on there. I didn't quite do what I wanted, but whatever. Okay. Oh, actually, if this test added progress, I have an additional progress.
Such a perfect day.
Yeah, perfect
man.
day. Sweet.
To the rescue again.
So that'll clear it.
And thankfully, this clears before the trail goes cold.
Yep.
Because that was that. There's no other mountains that affect anything.
Yeah, and you guys are halfway towards finding Lund.
Yeah.
Heck
There
yeah.
we go.
Going swimmingly.
Yeah.
What was the C you put on here? What's
Those
that
are your
for?
vaults, your number of vaults.
And how did I know that?
It says right there on the little.
So when
I see.
when a card has this little box, that's a number of custom tokens, and it has the name of those tokens in the bottom of the box.
You're just blocking it. That's why I didn't see it.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Do I want to convince Ben of the urgency of my mission?
I don't know. How do you feel? Based on his entry, it sounds like he's got a he's got this airship.
Yeah. I mean, why not? I don't know what else to do. Could put progress? Could I put progress on the pouncing Aatrox? Not really.
Probably not, since you don't have spirit.
Yeah,
to
unless you
connect.
have some card in your hand that would allow for it. Probably not.
It's honestly, it's usually pretty good to clear humans. When you clear humans with progress, you usually chat with them, and it'll
Good stuff happens.
most of the time give you a choice to either do. If they have a utility effect, it'll give it to you, or like they might give you a side activity. And if you choose not to opt into those things, they'll usually just clear and soothe some fatigue from talking with them. And so connecting with them and clearing them, or like clearing them with progress, or in this case your ranger token, is pretty good, because sending them on their way keeps them safe from getting jumped by giant cats. So even if you don't plan on using their utility, it's still a useful thing to do.
Now, the thing is, it requires 3 to put my token there, and I only have 2 to commit, 2 effort to commit to it. So that's a real big gamble.
Well, you could. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you'd have to rely on the +1.
Yeah.
You don't have any connection icons in your.
No, I don't.
If you could remember some of your training, maybe you can scare one up.
That's true.
It's a good idea.
And then next, after we both rest,
But then I won't have. Okay.
then we can both try to jump on there.
Right, because we both need to be on there for it to trigger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll remember my training.
All right, draw a challenge card. It's a test. Oh,
Just one.
just one. So you don't need to draw it. So you get to scout. So with remembering your ranger training, you scout that number of cards and then you draw one. So when you scout, you can either put it back on top or bottom.
Oh, right. But I got what I wanted.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't want to risk.
I'm just going to put the Greaves out.
All right, I think already done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rest.
You rest in two of
Yep.
them? All right. New round.
And then we don't get the this anymore, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right, do you want to draw path card first?
Did you draw a Ranger card?
Oh, I did.
And then suffer fatigue from your injury as well.
Oh, there we go. I'll take care of this.
Perfect.
There's another one of Lund's boots.
Yep.
This guy's made of boots.
Cool. That's good.
Or it was, I guess. They're all gone now.
That's right. Some dude walking barefoot through the mountains.
All right, Andre, so you draw a path card
My
as well?
anxiety grows.
Worried about his poor soft feet.
Here's the agitated meadowlarks again.
Nice.
All right. Some prey for lure. Wait, is lure? No, quiet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Evans, Torin.
Okay. I'll put that out.
Infusion canteen? You're going to have to ditch something.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. You don't have your belt pouch out.
I don't qualify for the belt pouch. Maybe I won't do that then. I'm just gonna work on this fractal wire. So I don't have any conflict icons, so I'll just put in 2 and hope for the best.
Well, you could.
Well, if I do
Well-
3, I guess. If we get the +1.
If you get a -1,
Oh yeah, you're right. It's better to do that.
It's risky. I mean, far be it from me to tell you not to take risks, but so up to you.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, I got 1 on there, right? Or 2.
You committed 3, so yep, you get 2 effort, and so follow the instructions.
but it's he's breaking it, so
Yeah,
it's
so
1
one harm.
for every 2, 1 harm
Yeah.
for every 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you're halfway there,
Okay.
and then Sun. I think the only one is you move trail tokens to a new feature, but there aren't any other features in play, so I think you're safe there.
Cool.
Go ahead, Unders.
Okay. I'm gonna try to connect. Wait, I can only play 1 card.
Nope, as many as you want.
Oh, okay. Commit 3 effort to try to connect with, or try to convince him of the urgency of my mission. So let's go.
All right.
Oh, that was a discard.
Oh.
Sad. What are the consequences of that again?
No, nothing. If the test doesn't tell you it does something when it fails, then you just lose the turn and the energy.
Okay.
But you'll still
Still do the mountains.
mountain effects.
Which means remove 1 trail token from a feature.
So there are some consequences.
If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being. All right.
No.
Oh,
That's the same like last time.
So to this being the Meadowlarks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then it
Yeah,
clears.
yeah. They get eaten.
But you get to set it aside. With
For
this
lure.
break.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Like, oh, I'll pick up these bird scraps.
Accidental good play there.
Well, I didn't really use a lot of forethought here, and I guess I could put progress on the location. or attempt to by traversing.
Unfortunately, you have an obstacle.
Oh, it's
in
an
front of you.
obstacle.
Yeah.
No, I can't really do anything then. I
You're,
guess.
hey, a bit of a bad place here.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
And you could try to get to this dude.
Yeah, I guess
you have
You're
the-
out of focus right
Yeah,
now.
I'm out of focus.
But, Andres, you bring a good point. That vaulting rod can help Evan out here.
Yeah, do you want so?
But are you gonna try to progress the location?
Yeah, so if you exhaust this, then I
Yeah.
could try to. I don't know if it's gonna really work out, but I could try to traverse. So, then this exhaust.
Nice.
This and the canteen.
For 3.
Yep.
Hey, 4.
Cool. Okay. There we go.
Nice.
And the sun. Move 1 trail token. There's no other feature, so
That's it.
that's it.
All right, back to Andres.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to connect with this
There you go.
guy. All right. +1.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
There you go.
Is he cleared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right. Bye bye. We got the sun icon. And
Nothing.
okay.
So I'm pretty much at a point where I should just rest. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Alrighty.
And you can't really focus or can't connect with him, or convince him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Evan convincing him first
Yeah.
could help because when Evan's ranger token is there, you'll get a +1. So
Yeah,
Evan doing it
that's
first
great.
with his 3 focus could be the better order for you guys to try to
Yeah.
convince Ben.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm gonna rest.
You could
Great.
also, I don't know what your icon situation is, but you could potentially put progress on the
yes,
mountain
yes.
if you want to. It has a
It has a progress of
Progress
2.
of 2.
So you
Has
do
a
risk
presence of 2.
taking an injury.
You know what?
Oh, yeah, presence.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yeah.
I apologize in advance if this gives you another injury.
Yeah, because I can't play 2 vaulting rods at once.
That's right.
So we're gonna commit that, and be meticulous about it,
Nice.
and we're gonna commit all 2 of my effort.
There you go.
So we got 4, and
Oh.
we got 4.
Nice.
So we
Nice.
we are ready. We're able to travel now.
Yeah, whenever we
You
want.
could, yeah.
Yeah, so
Cool.
you're charged up. You don't have to travel at the end of the round if you don't want to. So you could stay here and keep searching for Lund, or you could travel to a new location if you're sick of Mount Nim.
I feel like we're like set to find Lund. Is it Lund? Lund.
Lund.
Lund. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Lunn.
Okay, I say, you resting already?
Yep, we're resting.
I'm resting. We're gonna find Lund.
Yep.
All right.
I think he's in the mountains. His boots are here.
Found 3 Lund boots so far.
Is it 3 we got?
Well, I think there was one yesterday we joked about.
Oh yeah, I dropped it overnight. When I
Oh,
was
okay, I see. Yeah.
So
That was
okay.
my bad.
Do you think I should try to scrounge up this 1 trail or
Card.
whatever token right here, or should I ignore it and potentially lose it by spending time to convince Ben of the urgency of our mission?
Well, you can draw you might want to draw your path cards first.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
Don't forget to refresh your vaulting rod there, Anders.
Oh yeah, that'll be an important one.
And I take 1 fatigue. too,
Whoa.
right?
Tala the Red.
Tala the
man,
Red.
84.
These people need to give us some space.
We're busy.
Trying to find Lund. Everyone but Lund is joining our.
All right. You don't know everyone in the valley, but the moment you spot the woman walking towards you, you can tell she's not a local. It's not just the heavy furs and well-used ice axe hanging from her belt. The tightness around her eyes and mouth expresses discomfort with everything around her. You greet her and she stares at you warily. I'm Tala the Red, she finally replies reluctantly, formerly of the Ice Clans to the north. Clear Tala with progress to ask her about her exile.
Okay, well,
Cool.
All right, and then Anders, you have to drop
Yep.
Death Guard as well.
Circling Irix. All right.
So that one has persistent, which means even if and when you travel with your 8 progress you have on the location, it will stay with you and keep circling overhead.
There are worse things with persistent out there.
Okay. Is that a
It can
four-winged
be pretty
bird?
aggravating.
Like Quizzy. Just kidding.
You want to go first? Or I guess I should.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Obstacle.
I think I'm just gonna soak the fatigue and just try to interact with him,
Okay.
see what I can do.
Well, unfortunately, this does have an obstacle.
Oh man.
Oh, so I can.
reading.
So it has to
hard
be
sometimes.
exhausted.
If it is exhausted, it will not block him anymore.
I could just use this again.
You could.
Why not?
Want to vault me over that again?
Yeah.
Cool, thank
All
you.
right.
Okay, I don't have any connection. I really hate spending my focus on things that don't involve gear, but I guess I have to.
Oh yeah, you have a handful of focus cards.
Yeah, I know. 3? Convince 3?
It's hard.
This better be worth it. That's all I got.
There's a -1 in the discard right now for focus.
That's good, yeah. Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So this moves here
Yep.
as I'm chatting with him. And then
And you recalled as you're chatting with him, oh yeah, that's right, I was doing something.
yeah, so I suffer fatigue because of the urgency of my mission. Doesn't seem so urgent anymore after it's been taking so long.
That's why you're so fatigued.
I know, you're like worried about
It's
it.
like one of
stressing
those
me out.
repetitive dreams where you all of a sudden think you're still in a college class and you haven't gone to a certain class all year.
Yeah.
And you get a big test.
You're gonna wake
Oh
up.
no!
You're gonna wake up 10
Lonnie's
years.
still out there.
Wake up 10 years from now worried about Lon.
If this being is within reach.
Is not?
Okay, cool. There's an active predator? No.
There is.
There is.
The Irix.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it just had to be in this area. If there's an active predator exhausted, add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence. Ooh. Okay.
I keep thinking that. So she just got attacked? She's
Yeah.
new to town and she just got attacked?
She looks like she can handle it.
Yeah.
She's pretty tough. She's
Yeah.
got a
Yeah,
pretty
she's got a
high
5 harm threshold.
You talking about dreams reminds me. 2 nights ago, I had a probably the only work dream, Earthborne work dream that I
Oh, really?
remember. Yeah, and it was both you, Evan, and you, Fisher, were in it, and we were like, and I don't know where you were, Corey. I apologize for you not being in this dream. But we were like sitting around doing something, and we're like, we needed some art supplies or something, and then like I was feeling adventurous, and I was like, you know, when I was in Rome, there was this really great art supply store at the airport.
So let's go to Rome.
So let's go to Rome.
All right.
So, like on a whim, we all hopped on a plane and went to Rome. It went like this. The flight was super short. It was like maybe like an hour and a half or whatever. Then we got there, and then we ended up getting split up, and it was like super stressful because you guys were off somewhere else and I was here, and then like we were like texting, and like you were shaming me for making the decision to split up. And like, oh, that would have been that would have been a problem. So you guys were off somewhere else in the airport while I was lost, and then I remembered, oh, I didn't tell Rachel I was going to Rome.
Well, it's
I was all stressed out about that.
it's only an hour flight apparently,
Right.
so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but then I woke up shortly after that. I was like, oh, thank God. I apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you I went to Rome.
I'm sure I would have been in the airport bar or something.
But it seemed so logical. Like,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, let's just go to Rome to this, and it was like a dream version of Rome because there was no art supply store at the Rome airport.
The waking version of me still agrees with your dream logic. We should just go to Rome first. That sounds great.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I remember I was talking to Rachel on the phone in the dream. She's like, Minneapolis has tons of art supply stores.
Oh. All right, I think it's to Anders, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think just get your token on there.
Yeah, but I don't really have a good way to do that.
Well, remember you're going to get a +1.
You need a +1, but I just have that. That's all I've got right now.
Oh, that's right. He only has one focus.
Only one focus. That's going to be hard to.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Damn. Never mind.
If you could clear that fractal wire, that would be
Yeah.
also really good. Is it that one more token?
So you need 2 there, but
Do you have your trowel?
I don't have my trowel. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I guess I could just scout for more cards, but then I'm using my focus.
Do you have any conflict icons? These little guys in your
No.
No.
Well, one thing I will say is that if
I only have 2 cards in my hand.
if and when you do help Evan break through this fractal wire, having things that benefit from adding harm to Flora could be good. So, like, adding that harm would trigger something like your static sifter, if you have that.
If I have a static stifter,
Yeah, I mean that would like collect vittles off of
Sure.
harming the fractal wire.
sure. That's good. That's a good move there. Okay, static sifter is out.
okay.
That's my move.
Well, I can't really do anything with that right now. I can't put more progress on Mount Nim.
You could, but
Yeah.
no need.
There are some effects in the game that drain progress off the location, but I don't think you're at any risk of running into them right now.
Connect with Tala.
Yeah, that's true. You can
Yeah,
tell.
good point. I'm gonna attempt to prevent Tala from intimidating the wildlife to exhaust this being. Wait, that doesn't go to any, I'm just gonna try to clear. That's funny. Yeah, I'll just try to connect.
Yeah, her mountain effect moves around beings
Gotcha.
as she kind of messes with things, and so you can
Brutes her way through the environment.
climb to their ice pick.
0. Okay, so put some progress on there.
Put 2 on her.
Need sun effects. No trails to swap. Token on. That's it.
All right, Anders. Cool.
I don't think I can do anything here. I need more cards. I need more stuff out here.
Yeah, you have 1 spirit left. You could try connecting with Tala, but it's a kind of a long shot.
Yeah.
Traversing the environment is probably not something you want to do right now. You could spend your focus remembering your ranger training to bowl for some cards to better
Yeah.
do things next turn.
I think that's what I need to do right now. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. I would like to have this card.
Oh, yeah. It's a cool one.
Sun effects.
No
you don't,
sun.
You don't do the effect if it's exhausted, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's my turn.
Free rest?
Yeah.
Can rest.
I need to rest. So we're taking fatigue, right?
Yeah, from your injury.
You are.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, right.
And then draw a card normally.
Ready everything?
And before you start the new round, Evan, remember you guys can choose to travel if you. Because this was exhausted, so
Yeah, right.
you can choose to travel before going on to a new round.
Yeah, then we're going to lose all that progress searching for Lun.
No, you won't.
Or,
It's only if the
Oh,
day
that's-
ends.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't end the day to
wanna
travel.
Your board's pretty clear right now. You haven't. You
Yeah.
maybe can board
wanna see
and.
what-
Yeah. We're going after him.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
Ooh, Ranger Cash.
Oh.
All right, what's the number on that?
79.
79. You barely notice the sigil carved in a nearby rock. You don't see any sign of the Ranger Cache, but you whistle the 5 tones that Ben Amon taught you during your training. The illusion of a rocky outcropping covered in lichen flares and fades as the lenser deactivates, revealing 4 carbon-forged chests bolted to the rock.
Nice. And the card says awareness. It's an awareness check. Search the cache for useful gear to move your ranger token to this feature. Then you may search your deck for a gear and equip it. If you fail, move your ranger token to this feature, and you may add 1 token to one of your equipped gear.
So there you go, Anders. There's your way of getting your trowel.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And to clear it, each ranger shuffles 2 cards from their ranger discard into their deck. That's cool. Nice. Did you draw a path card?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
2
goodness.
of them.
Ugh.
It's okay. It's okay. They're just up there, right?
They're in the sky. They can't get us.
Yeah, we'll just get over there.
Tala's in a bit of danger, but
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She definitely
Oh, yeah,
is.
she's already gotten it from them. From one of them.
Dang.
her ability only can trigger once, so you're 2 crests away from losing the ending the day because of Tala getting injured. But
So maybe we do. Now, I mean, now that I see that, it's like feeling like traveling. Although they will follow us, right?
Yeah, you still need to get rid of the fractal wire to be able to travel, though, because it's
Oh yeah, that's right.
an obstacle.
Well, I'll just do that. Work on that fractal wire.
So there are a couple ways of dealing with those Erics too. I'll point out. So Anders there has a test on them that allows you to shoo them away, so you can like put them on top of the deck, which is not a terrible thing to do before you travel, because then it won't follow you. But you could also try to avoid it using your awareness.
Yeah.
So I'll put a quarter in the quarterback jar
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
say Anders might want to go first,
Yeah,
just to do something like that, so Tala's not as much in danger.
and I
Throwing it
can
out there.
open my Fernidex to the page about circling Irix and help you with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Can exhaust this and spend a profile.
For avoid tests.
Yeah, to help
Okay.
you with +1.
Yeah, so you'd be good at both of those things, either shooing one away or just avoiding it like normal.
Okay. Okay. To scare it away. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da.
Is this the one you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's spirit then.
Oh,
instead of
okay.
Awareness.
Oh, yeah. What was I looking at? I don't know.
You could avoid it, which is the.
Oh, right. I
that
was
one.
doing avoid.
Yeah.
that'll just exhaust it.
Yeah, and that's the one that Evan can help you with.
I'm gonna do this one though. I don't know why.
Oh, you're just connecting
Just
with it?
because. No, this
Shooing it away.
Oh,
scare
okay.
it.
Oh,
Scare
scare
it
it
away. Yeah.
The
Shoe is
shoe.
on the
Yeah, I like this one.
dough.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, yeah, I'm okay with this. +1. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. Get out of here.
Put it back on top of the deck. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Okie dokie. And then we got the sun effect. Suffer 1 fatigue. Okay. And 1 trail token to another feature.
Oh, that's so.
So you can move that one there or move that one there.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you probably want to move them to whichever one you think you're going to
I think I can clear this one.
Well, it's only one.
Oh,
So just put that down to one and this one
Gotcha.
at 2. Yeah.
oh my God. Where the hell
I know,
is it?
somehow it's always so hard to. There's only 6 sides, but somehow I can
Yeah.
never find the right side.
Okay, and this was
One.
One. Okay.
And then this sun effect.
If this being is along the way, move it within reach. It fatigues you.
So it swoops down and deals 2 fatigue to you, Anders.
2 fatigue?
Yep.
Yep, so when it fatigues you, it does fatigue equal to its presence.
Okay, I'm gonna play this then. Thoroughly prepared. Can I do that right now?
What does it
Oh, but
say?
I don't have spirit.
You spent all your spirit.
Dang, I didn't need to either.
You didn't, no.
Oh my word.
So take 2 fatigue.
Okay. And that was it.
All right, Evan.
Okay, well, I guess it's clear. I should just try to.
Yeah, it worked out really well to clear the way for you.
Yeah.
Keep Tala safe. You can feel good that you are protecting this.
Okay, so I'll need to add 1 harm to it, so maybe I don't need to necessarily spend my Memlift trekking poles, but I don't really need him for the rest of this. Oh. I'm just gonna do 3. See if I can do it.
All right.
All right.
0. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. That goes there.
Yeah, you guys only need 2 more to find Lun.
Hell yeah. I really want to find that one.
Yeah.
I'm just.
All right. There's not 2 active predators, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, you keep like narrowly avoiding that.
Yeah. You do suffer the fatigue from as the thing weighs on you.
Oh man.
Yep.
Just worried about him. Maybe you know him really well.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's an active predator, exhaust it.
But there's not, because the Irix swoop down to
Oh
others.
yes, that's right. Sweet. Cool.
Anders, you're up.
I'm up. Now I'm feeling a little like what to do. I know that's a hard task for me.
Yeah, did you draw any connection?
No. No, and I was thinking, how can I get more cards out?
I think you could exhaust that Irix. Avoid it.
Exhaust the Irix?
That's something
Yeah.
you could do.
If you want to avoid it, I can
Make
help you
yourself
with that.
safe.
Oh, to avoid it?
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
give you +1 if you want to try to.
And I don't know
Yeah.
if you have any other any conflict icons in your hand,
I do.
but you could maybe try to get away with doing a little less, and then you could then go after that Ranger cache with your remaining awareness.
Yeah, one awareness and some extra to get rid of the Irix, to exhaust the Irix. 1 to go on the Ranger cache and try to
Yeah,
charge
because
things
Evan will
up.
be able to give them 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also use your roll to bring its presence down to 0.
That's
first,
true.
if you want
To make it easier.
super easy.
Yeah.
So I bring it down to 0. And then what?
Then I can give you +1.
If you want to perform the avoid test on your
Okay.
common test.
Oh, then you can just like spend 1
cool,
awareness,
cool.
and then you'll have 2 already. And that's
Nice.
almost guaranteed.
Yeah. All right.
There you
Plus
go.
1. Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
So exhausted him. We got the sun. Suffer 1 fatigue. Yeah. A lot of fatigues.
Then over there,
Yes.
we don't have another feature to move this to, so that stays there, and the Irix is exhausted.
Cool.
All right.
So Evan.
I gotta stay with Ben here, I guess, until you can. Or are you gonna try to interact with him at all?
I don't know. I just don't have the focus.
Well, if you went in with 1, you get a +1 from Evan. You could try to draw the +1. There's no negative.
True. That's true. Oh, no negative. Okay. I want to try that next time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my next move.
I'll say that. Otherwise, I was thinking about going to the cache, but
Yeah, go for it.
but
Well, he doesn't want to remove
Oh,
his
that's right.
Ranger
He'll
Yeah.
remove his Ranger token.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Next time.
I could try to put some more progress on Tala.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. I'm gonna connect for 3, and almost. Well, I could potentially clear, I suppose. 0.
Oh, close. But
Yeah.
you are.
Oh. Okay. So that brings up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 more, and then we can clear her and see if something cool happens.
Nice. Clear these humanoids.
The trail goes cold. Remove 1 trail token.
Dang.
That's okay. We'll get 1.
All right.
And then the fauna flee before Tala the Red. Move a being. So I could move the Irix.
Move it? Oh, okay.
Move there, or you can move it within reach of you, whichever one you want.
It injures
fine
people
there.
when it's within reach, so it's probably
I'll just
better
keep it
to
there.
have one.
Just to clarify what move means.
Yeah.
Just a different zone.
All right. So I'm gonna try to get a +1 card.
All right, we're just bowling for the +1.
Yeah, and
I love
use
it.
that,
No, this is only for a void test.
Oh wait, what am I using? Oh, I'm
You
using
get
this.
+1 for me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
Look at the blue. -1.
Oh.
Bummer.
I saw the one and I was excited.
Yeah, me too. All right. Mountain. Remove 1 trail token from a feature.
Yeah.
All right.
You're good on mountains. Maybe that Benamon thing just isn't happening today.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
But you guys have already built up the location, so you can still get out of there if need be.
Yeah, and you can still do the ranger cache if you want, because you both have an awareness left. So
You're resting?
I'll try to do the range cache.
Yeah, it's worth doing.
Okay.
Do I have any?
What is this again?
So the ranger cache is pretty awesome because you can either succeed and be able to search your deck for a gear card,
Gear, yeah.
but if you fail, you still get things. So it's all good. Nice.
+1, I got it.
So you can search your deck for a gear and equip it. All right, it's equipped.
Yeah, equip it.
Really good.
For no cost.
Oh, nice. Well, the trekking poles are nice.
I guess the only downside is you'll have to ditch something.
Yeah, unless you have a 1 equip value equipment.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
Sorry. I'm gonna do this and
Nice.
cool.
Nice. Infusion canteen, very good.
yeah.
I think you'll have to choose an aspect right now that it is infusing you with.
I could just double down on focus.
Yeah.
You might grab me a focus token from the.
The blue one.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, Anders. Back to you.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing now.
I mean, I think probably just going to the ranger cache because it helps
Oh,
you
the
out.
Ranger Cache.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so
Helps you out if you succeed or fail. And you have a +1 from Evan being there as well.
Yeah. So I just need 2 to succeed and be able to do it.
And even failing is still pretty good because you could put a charge back on one of your gear.
Right. Discard 1. Just thinking if I want to use this ferret card.
Bakoda?
Yeah. Bokodo. I don't know if I want him that much. How do I use this? Is that in it?
That's if he's like equipped. Yeah.
If
How
he's
do
like
I-
in play.
Yeah, how do I equip him?
You just put them into play. Just pay the cost.
Yeah. Like any other card on your turn.
2, yeah.
2 spirit.
But I'm just going to use him for this.
Alright.
So we got 3.
Oh wait, need to shuffle. Sorry.
Oh. All right, here we go. Okay. I got him.
Nice.
All right. So you are going to get to search your deck for a gear and equip it for free. So just pick up your whole deck, look through it, whatever you want. Put it
Any
in.
gear that I want.
Yep.
Wow, that
You
is
can find
great.
the other Bakodo. Or no, that's
He's not a gear.
Oops.
And I only have 1 gear in here, so.
That's the Pakodo pelt cloak.
No one wants
So now I
that.
don't have enough.
It's just a scarf.
Oh, poor Pakodo. So yeah, so you're gonna have to discard something in play to
I'm
equip
going to
that.
ditch the static sifter, I
Alright.
think. Yeah. I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, and then this clears with both of you on there.
Did we do
And then
the
there's a clear effect.
clear effect? Yeah.
Oh, each.
Oh.
Oh, we can.
So each ranger shuffles 2 cards from their ranger discard into their deck. So you can choose 2 cards from your discard and shuffle them into your deck to,
Just choose them.
yep, whatever cards you want to see again.
Cool.
All right.
Well, do we want to just travel away?
Yeah. I think
Continue the
so.
search?
Yeah, for sure.
Where do we want to go?
All right. So you guys are both resting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So now we travel. So yeah, pull the map out here in the middle of the board. So you're right here right now, and so you have a lot of different options. 3 different pivotal locations or Golden Shore there.
The fractured wall. We get more mountains. We've never been there, and it's a pivotal location.
I'd go there.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go there.
Fractured wall.
Fractured wall.
All right.
All right. In the next episode, we're going to be heading to the fractured wall. Correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we've been going a while, so yeah, we can call it there.
See you next time.
Tune in next time. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.